everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Learning with Anila Qadri. This video is especially designed for the students of psychology because in this video I'm going to tell you guys what psychology is and what are different fields of psychology. So let's start. Psychology is the scientific study of mind and behavior. The word psychology comes from Greek words psyche meaning life and logos meaning explanation. Psychology is a popular major for students, a popular topic in the public media, and a part of our everyday life. Now, what is the meaning and definition of psychology? The word psychology is derived from Greek word in which psyche means soul and logos means rational course of study. When these two words are combined together, it gives the meaning of a rational course of study of mind. The first definition of psychology was study of soul. Psychology is the scientific study of behavior and mental processes. Behavior includes all of our outward or overt actions and reactions, such as verbal and facial expressions and movements. Mental processes refer to all the internal and covert activity of our mind, such as thinking, feeling, and remembering. It is a scientific study because to study behavior and mental processes, the psychologists use the scientific methods for understanding more precisely and accurately. Coming towards fields of psychology. Here you can see first field of psychology, that is experimental psychology. This field of psychology is primarily concerned with laboratory research on basic psychological processes, including learning, memory, thinking, language, motivation, and emotion. Next field of psychology, physiological psychology. This is the field that emphasizes the biological basis of overt behavior and mental processes. Comparative psychology. This field studies similarities and differences in the psychology, behavior, and abilities of animals, including human behaviors. Personality psychology. It focuses on factors accounting for the differences in behavior and enduring personal characteristics among individuals. Social psychology. It looks at the influence of social situations on human thoughts and actions. It examines the effects that people have on one another. Developmental psychology. This field studies physical, cognitive, and psychological changes across the lifespan. Counseling psychology. This is the field that applies psychological principles to help individuals deal with the personal problems, generally less severe ones than those seen by clinical psychologists. Clinical psychology. This field of psychology applies psychological principles to the prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of psychological disorders. Psychiatry. This field of medicine diagnoses and treats psychological disorders by using medical or psychological forms of therapy. School of Psychology. This field applies psychological principles to improve the academic performance and social behavior of students in elementary and high school. It applies psychological principles to improve curriculum, teaching method, and administrative procedures. Industrial Organizational Psychology. This applies psychological principles to improve productivity in business, industries, and government agencies. Engineering Psychology. This field applies psychological principles to the design of equipment and instruments. Environmental Psychology. This field applies psychological principles to improve the physical environment, including the design of buildings and the reduction of noise, crowding, and other sources of stress. Health Psychology. This is the field that applies psychological principles to the prevention and treatment of physical illness. Computer Science. This area involves planning the design and data analysis or experiments that require the kind of complex calculations that can only be done with ease on a computer. Psychologists may work in the area of artificial intelligence, which uses computers to perform the kind of intellectual tasks that are considered characteristics of human thought. Forensic Psychology. Forensic psychology is defined as the intersection of psychology and the law, but forensic psychologists can perform many roles, so this definition can vary. Human Factors Psychology. Human factor is an area of psychology that focuses on a range of different topics, including ergonomics, workplace, safety, human error, product design, human capability, and human-computer interaction. Sports psychology is the study of how psychology influences sports, athletic performance, exercise, and physical activity. Abnormal psychology. Abnormal psychology is a field of psychology that deals psychopathology and abnormal behavior. Cross-cultural psychology. Cross-cultural psychology is a field of psychology that deals with or that looks at how cultural factors influence human behavior. Keep watching my channel for my next video. Thank you.